want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin, weekly candle closed, broke below, and is now holding below the 200 simple SMA, lost the 21 simple as well. All the bearish divergences we talked about on a break below this support level right here. You've got about 25,500, 24,500 little range. You lose this level, you'll come down. Basically, you'd be confirming this double top, right? So you'd come down, maybe wick down past. The idea is maybe you form this falling wedge. Trading's not predicting, but that's a commonality that we do see. Is a lot of times you'll break down from a rising wedge into a falling wedge. So we'll see if that plays out. But this double top right here gets confirmed. You're looking for downside. Could catch a wick down to 20,000. Bitcoin 5-minute chart. Remember, like, this falling wedge broke higher and then it really hasn't turned into much. Bitcoin just moving sideways. A lot of people just waiting for Bitcoin to either look more bullish or bearish to make some trades. Definitely you can see more downside out of this. Based on the measured move, like we talked about, you're coming down here at some point to 20,000. The only thing that would save Bitcoin would be some miracle move where it breaks back into the pattern. I don't even want to talk about that right now. I mean, it'd be great to get a bear trap and say, hey, we're going a lot higher, but we'll default back to here. How are you macro bullish when this level isn't broken? This chart has been posted since the 6th of July. And so until you break 31,800, this could work in a range down here for an extended period of time. Bitcoin 4-hour, I mean, you just lost key trend line support after a double top. Now the double top, possible double top, right? Because it's not confirmed. And technically this is still a higher low, but what kind of catalyst do we have for people to load up on a bunch of Bitcoin right now? You got the United States government. They aren't in a hurry. They said, hey, we're going to deal with, right now we want to focus on AI, leasing AI, and crypto, we can deal with it later. They gave no priority to probably the best technology that we've seen in a very long time with crypto. AI, obviously up there as well. You'll see a lot of these AI coins I'll be talking about in the future. Those will have tremendous amount of upside just because they've attached themselves or built themselves around AI. You'll see other projects that are kind of dying. See a paradigm shift in some of these coins just because they want to stay alive. So they'll be encompassing AI ideas as well. But the support level down in here, there's going to be a bunch of buyers. Very common happens, but leads to more downside. Is if you get a bounce to like bearishly retest this 200, you're coming lower. A bearish retest at this level, you're coming lower for sure. These are just, I call them the kiss of death because it just means more downside. But right now, markets are open and Bitcoin just moving sideways. The most important thing to understand is the market cycle. And we talk about this. This was the panic situation drop, $3,800 and shot up to 65,000. So the question is, these are the halvings, right? So when Michael Saylor was buying a bunch of Bitcoin at 10,000, it was right in here, right? And this thing went crazy. How far down are we going to come? Let's just start here. It's hard. Again, trading is not predicting. Come down here, 21,000. Oh, there's a bunch of support in this area. So unless you lose that area, could hold there. That would be bullish to see a higher low in this area. A double bottom would work as well. But you just have to, this is the halving, and then after the halving, moon mission. Here's the halving, after the halving, moon mission. Now, it's very common that once we saw 2 months before the market took off, this is in April, this line right now, and it does move a little bit. 2 months before, we've seen run-ups in years past when there weren't very many altcoins, and how does that come into play? You've seen Bitcoin run up, start 4 months in advance. So, I mean, I definitely think at some point we're going lower, and then we work sideways in a range, And then all the fun starts. Bull market changes the game, period. So the most important thing is you got to keep your head in the game right now. We've already been through this nonsense right here. Went through this nonsense, and it was a very tough bear market. Devastating bear market. Definitely if you held the coins. Now, if you're trading short, it's like altcoin season upside down. We pushed out the leverage trading group. I've got a bunch of shout outs, and I also extended the discount for a few more days. Because go to cryptorev.net. You sign up for 6 months. I extended the discount. And so many people hitting me up like wanting to get in. Did I miss the discount? Can you push the discount a little bit further out? So that's fine. We'll do for a couple more days. Leverage 100. Go to cryptorev.net. In the cart, pay with the card. Leverage 100 saves you $100 off 6 months. Leverage 200 saves you $200 off 18 months. And this is what we're doing. And so here's the SHIB. 21 is the date. A 5x short, which is very low leverage. 51% gains posted in the group this morning. At least 6 posts just on the same idea, right? You get a lot of constant updates. That's why people are so successful, because it's just follow the leader. We'll do live streams, quite a few live streams a week. It's just follow the leader. This person, 75% gains, 168%, 92%, 71%, all in a day. This person, 1,700%, 1,300%, 67%, 194, 120, 114, like triple digit bangers all over the place. Based on, look, I mean, you guys, look at Bitcoin. You just lost the major trend line breakdown. You lost the 200 symbol on the daily. You have a long wick, but let me take you to this chart down here. This is a Bitcoin 12-hour chart. You got the weekly 200 SMA. This is always called the bottoms, except for you had the longest period of time where Bitcoin was underneath the 200 weekly SMA right here. Now the daily SMA is also above the price action. This was previous. Look how it got rejected right here and got nuked, right? So again, if you want to talk about any type of positive price action out of Bitcoin, you need a break above these levels. 27,400 would be a break above the daily. Again, there's downside ideas just based on the measured move. You're coming lower. Key is, what are you doing right now to make sure that your bag's bigger? Go to cryptorev.net, sign up for the group. You will never look back. And look at September. Look at the monthly returns out of Bitcoin from September. -3, -7, -7, -13, -5, -7. You had a couple positive, -19%, -1%. September historically has been a negative month for Bitcoin. So now, after losing 10%, probably more than that in August, going into September, there's downside. You know, where are you going to make all your money at? Shorts. Put a little leverage behind it, put a little multiple behind it. We'll get you up to speed. That way you're making money while everybody else is losing money, right? Most important thing to understand with these altcoins is you do not want to see this head and shoulders possible break to the downside. Otherwise, you're going to lose 25% out of all the top 125 altcoins combined on average. Will not be a pretty sight. We'll be shorting these coins and breakdowns. The altcoins, here's the problem. Bitcoin dominance is now testing after it already broke out of this range, right? Look at this range. Bitcoin dominance has been in this range. This is what an altcoin season looks like. Bitcoin dominance gets crushed. So now look, if you take the measured move of this pattern, and then we'll get our target. So we'll put this here. Now you're about to get a bullish retest. You got possible bullish retest. You bullish retest right here, you're running up to 58%. If Bitcoin's going lower and Bitcoin dominance is pumping, then total 2 is getting crushed. Altcoins get crushed if this happens. Shot this video right now. The best part of the bull market is these altcoins. Let me go back to this April halving event. Halvings we've seen in the past. Every single time you've had an amazing bull market right afterwards. High probability you get a bounce right here. You lose this level, and then altcoins can take off because that means Bitcoin's doing nothing, and people start buying a bunch of altcoins. we're going to make a ton of money. It's all about timing. And you've got to use a strategy based on how the market is performing right now. So we pushed out leverage trading and we've been killing it. Do a bunch of gem picks and moon bags when it's time. But Bitcoin, you got to show me something different. You just lost. You got a pattern breakdown on the weekly. Bearish divergence all over the place. Head and shoulders confirmed on the RSI. I mean, it's not pretty. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.